Tonight, a major development in the case of Antonio Arce. And one big question: would the 14-year-old boy who was shot in the back and killed by a Tempe police officer, would he still be alive today if another officer arrived first?
And it's a legitimate question because another officer did, but he decided to drive away. ABC 15's Nicole Valdez has the exclusive and never before seen records to prove it.
We've shown you this Tempe alley a number of times. You've seen body camera video taken here.
Let me see your hands!
You've seen a memorial placed right here. And you know the city of Tempe erupted after what happened here.
How do you spell murder?
But until now, what you didn't know, another Tempe officer was here first on patrol, sitting right outside this alley 15 minutes before Arce was killed. But he didn't tell anyone he was here until it was too late.
It didn't even cross my mind. I didn't even think about that.
Inside the Tempe Police Department, you're listening to an interview with 11-year patrol officer Alex Pena.
When I get there, I see this gray truck.
He's telling internal investigators he was parked outside this alley off 48th Street and Vineyard on January 15th, 2019.
See this gray truck loaded with garbage, junk, just stuff in the back.
That's the truck he's talking about. It sat in a major crime scene for hours and as evidence in an impound lot for months after this happened.
Let me see your hands!
14-year-old Antonio Arce running away.
14-year-old boy shot and killed by police in Tempe.
His actions were not aligned with our values.
I just know he's just doing better. He's in a better place now.
This interview 2 months after that shooting, but Pena's not being asked about that. He wasn't there. What the department cares about, what happened before.
That day or the day prior, an email came out saying, hey, we want patrol to do extra patrol in this area, especially that alley because of what the complaint saw about suspicious people being in the alley.
That's where the problem starts.
He turns into the alley just before I get there. And I'm like, I get down, I was like, I'm not going to go in the alley behind this guy. I'm going to get stuck in there. He's going to stop. I'm not going to be able to get out.
Did you run the license plate at all?
No.
Did you get out of your car at any time?
No.
Go on foot?
No.
Pena admits he didn't take any action, even though he saw evidence of what he was looking for.
Well, after that is when I got called. Shortly after I got called to go to Phoenix call. It was a warrant service pickup, something like that.
Not even 10 minutes later, he heard a call go out over the radio. Someone reported a suspicious truck in an alley. That same alley. But he didn't respond. Instead, he let other officers take the call.
Did you hear them get sent to the suspicious vehicle call?
Yes.
Did you consider canceling a unit and going to the call yourself? Why not?
I thought they're gonna confront the guy and it's like, okay, he's got a bunch of stuff, he's just looking for stuff.
But Pena adamant he didn't think the truck was suspicious, which is why they asked.
Did you consider canceling this call outright?
No.
Why not?
I'm not in the habit of canceling calls like that. I'd just rather have officers arrive and see what's going on, if anything.
Instead, Officer Hine responded and shot Arce after claiming he saw the teen trying to break into that truck. Responding Officer Hine, we later learned, suffered from PTSD after serving in Iraq years earlier.
Did you notify dispatch by radio or KDT to let them know about having seen the vehicle earlier and what you thought it might be up to?
I don't think so.
The department's internal investigation determined Pena failed to comply with basic police officer duties when he chose to do nothing after seeing the truck. And investigators say it was negligent, reckless, and careless when he chose to say nothing to fellow officers who responded.
Could you have gotten on the radio and provided additional information that you had seen that vehicle?
In hindsight, yes, I can see that. I was like, yes. Just answer your question, yes.
The department issued a 20-hour suspension, but Tempe city manager overturned that discipline and decided Pena should only get a written reprimand. Nicole Valdez.
Man, he's just a kid.
ABC 15, Arizona.
Well, we asked why the department didn't release these records last year. Tempe police told us Officer Pena had no involvement in Arce's death, adding it's impossible to speculate his impact on the eventual outcome. As for the Arce family, they reached a $2 million settlement with the city back in June.